and welcome to another episode of Carnivore Tales. This time I'm going to tell you about Friday through the weekend. So I hope you're okay and ready for this next episode where I talk about what I eat and basically my day. So, to sum it up, I did go back to steak on Friday. And it was a nice steak. It was a top sirloin. I got it pretty cheap. And all in all, it was seasoned a little bit just to kind of get me back into it. And that was perfectly fine. The following day, I had pork ribs. Now, I forgot to take a picture of some of this stuff, so I kind of feel bad about it. But it's kind of like one of those things, you've been waiting for a while, you suddenly get food, and you're thinking, oh, shit, I'm hungry, I'm going to dig right in, and that's what exactly happened. So, I'm sorry about that. However, the ribs were good, and I'll probably have ribs again this Monday. We'll find out, because I still have leftovers. You know, that's how it goes. But anyway, we cooked it in the oven, a little bit of seasonings on top, and then we added like beef broth as a base on the bottom so we get that moisture in there so it fell apart very nicely. And then we put it on the grill for about 5 minutes each side to complete the process. Either way, the ribs turned out really good, though I think I tasted a bit too much charcoal, but we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, I mean, it was pretty good to have something different for a change, and I do like ribs, so it was pretty good there. And then, I guess I had a cheat day Sunday. Mind you, my roommate's son came over, and he wanted tacos. And of course, you know, taco shells and things like that are not something we can usually have. So, we decided we would have keto-friendly taco shells instead of like making it full-on carnivore like we could. And so that was a little bit of carbs that I probably shouldn't have had, but I only had a few tacos, but I loaded it with beef and cheese, so there was no other ingredients with there except for the spices to make the meat a little bit whatever, and then I added a little bit of hot sauce to give it that little bit of heat. All in all, the 3 days were pretty good. I felt pretty good for the most part, though I guess I admit I woke up the morning after the tacos a little bit gassy, so all I can help is remember the Taco Bell commercials. Which I find kind of funny because for a while there I wasn't gassy at all. My gas problems kind of disappeared when I started this diet, so I'm actually kind of surprised that I finally had some. But I have no complaints. Still, I mean, it was it was good. It was good. It was a good day. The weekend was pretty much just normal. I got a little bit lightheaded again. I don't know if it's because of my breathing or because I'm just kind of not eating as much as I used to, so my body is still kind of feeling that dizziness. I try to eat when I feel hungry, but sometimes I'm unable to, and kind of gets away from you, you know what I mean? I need to make some hard-boiled eggs or something because, yeah, just something to snack on during the day and will make this transition a lot easier. Anyway, I guess to talk about today's information, and yeah, I could take my glasses off. Sometimes my eyes are bothering me because I get real dried out, and I believe the glasses are the cause. But, yeah, so usually I try to find a topic to talk about for a few minutes, and honestly, I can't really think of anything except for those cheat days. It's like you kind of surprised what happens afterward, you know? And like I said, I had a little bit of gas, and it was just like, well, okay, where'd that come from? I admit, since I had my gallbladder removed, I had a lot of gas on my normal foods for a while. It wasn't until I switched to this diet my gas started slowing down, so I could tell it's obviously the carbs that are doing it. I still pretty much stick to water. I have had a little bit of tea, but I can say I still don't like it, but I'll keep trying. But, yeah, no, it's something anyway. I just wanted to try it just to have something else in the flavor. Now, it was mentioned to me I might be allowed to have milk, but I'm kind of wondering on that. Like, I grew up on a kind of a dairy plus meat processing kind of place. And mind you, it's a small farm that basically got forced to close down because everybody else around is the ones that had the money kind of thing. But I will say I do miss having milk, and if milk is actually an option, I might consider that again. But of course, I figured I'd ask you on your thoughts if I might have a glass of milk now and then, if that would be a problem. Well, we'll see. I got hiccups. This water does that to me every time. So, anyway, it's just more of the same. I'm still trying to lose weight. I'm still trying to hit my goal. I mean, we're getting there. I mean, it's almost day 30, and you're about to see the very first 30-day measurement. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't hit that 375 marker that I hope. I hope I do. Like I said, I was trying to shoot for over 25 pounds, but those have been my goals, so I'm just kind of keeping it steady. If I don't meet the goal, well, that's unfortunate. But if I do meet the goal, then yay! I mean, I lost those extra few pounds, so that was perfect. Again, I'm going to surprise you with the details on day 31. Well, actually, after 30 days, I'm going to go back to like day 31. Day 31 will be the day I do the reveal of remeasuring and all that stuff, so people can actually see the differences in a more numerical value. So I think this will be a pretty good reveal here, what 30 days on this diet can do anyway. More than that, though, I know I'm taking some shortcuts here and there, and everybody tells me just stick to beef, and it's like I can't yet, because like even before my diet, I was not a big burger fan. I actually didn't like burgers at all. So I had steak, but it was like every once in a while. It wasn't exactly a staple in my household because it was always so expensive. And it used to be more prominent, but then when prices went up, it got harder and harder. So we just haven't had steak like we used to. So now that I'm on the carnivore diet, I'm eating mostly steak and burgers and things of that nature. It's like I was not very fond of those foods to begin with. So now that it's a major part of my diet, getting sick of beef actually made sense to me. I know I'm weird for saying that and everything like that because I'm on the carnivore diet and I chose to do this, and I have to admit I'm still going through it. I'm still eating the burgers. I'm still eating the steaks. I mean, though I took a little bit of break, but I did have a steak, like I said, Friday, and it was good. I'm going to start going back onto the path of mostly beef and eggs. So you're probably going to see a change in my diet this week or whatever, and I hope it actually works out for you. Because then you can actually probably see more results. I'm not going to take these shortcuts that I have been, but I might, like in the weekend, have more chicken or something else, kind of to break the monotony, you know what I mean? But we'll see what happens. But I got to get rid of this dizziness I've been having. I want to go back to working out, but it's like every time I try to do like some sort of strenuous exercise, suddenly I just get dizzy. Like today, I was just lifting something pretty heavy and I was carrying it up a hill. It's not overly heavy, but it was an entire case of water, and you know those things are pretty sizable. I didn't buy a small package. All I did was just carry it uphill into the room, and I already felt dizzy just from that. So that is one thing I really got to address. My dehydration's another thing. I've been dehydrated a lot since I started this diet. I drink a lot of water, but it doesn't seem to be enough. I know some people said I need more salt, which I do try to add a lot of salt in my meals. So I'm just having a problem staying hydrated, I mean. So, and I know if I get too bad, my back starts killing me and I'm unable to move. So, you know, I know what dehydration does to people. Thing is, I'm actually scared to take my one medication because it's supposed to help my blood pressure, and which I think it might still be high. Every once in a while, my heart just beats really heavily, and I can't figure out why. But my medication actually dehydrates me a lot further, and I mean a lot. It's like a drastic change when I ever have it. So the fact I'm dehydrated now, if I take that, I would be in terrible shape. So I haven't taken that medication in probably since I started the diet. Like I said, it's just a heart pressure medication, which we'll find out a little bit more because I'm actually going to the doctor in July, and I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna have tests done because I had some done back in May. But it'd be nice to see if my blood pressure got any better and other things as well. So we'll see what happens there. Either way, I want to keep up with my doctors, even though they might not give me the best advice for me on keto or carnivore. So, either way, I appreciate any info you have. Dehydration is definitely something I got to work on now. Probably figure out a way to cook my own eggs. I mean, I can, but I don't really have a good pan for it. Well, either way, we'll see. Anyway, as always, thank you for coming. I haven't been on Twitch lately because I had things disconnected when I was rewiring, and then, of course, we had company over the weekend, and they actually borrowed my cable that connects to the laptop that allows me to do a PC. So anyway, thank you all, and if you follow me on Twitch, thank you as well. And I hope to be doing these videos, like I said, every day, Monday through Friday. See?